My name is Oren. This is our brand new Ubuntu tablet. We launched it last week. We think it's the best tablet experience out there, and I want to explain to you why. There are 5 reasons for that. First thing you'll notice, there are no buttons. This is a gesture-based experience, and gestures are much natural and easier to interact with than buttons. You just swipe your way through the edges to go to do different things and do different stuff. And you don't need to look for the buttons in the dark when you actually can just use the edges. The other thing you'll notice is this is multi-user experience. You can just switch between multi-user accounts. They're all secure and encrypted. As you know, Ubuntu is famous for being secure. That's why banks and insurance companies use Ubuntu. And on the tablet you're going to have that level of security.
First question. You can switch between your users, for example, on a tablet. Do you have the same option on a phone?
Not by default, but we can enable it. It's the same stack of code. We think a phone is a personal device, so we think it's going to be locked to one user. But if somebody actually so wish to enable the multi-user experience on the phone, we'll be able to do that. Very easy. It's the same code essentially. What you see here, it's a converged operating system. You have a phone here, you have a tablet here. It's the same piece of code running on 2 of these devices. The code is smart enough to detect the device and give you the right experience for the right device. Multi-user on a tablet by default, single user on the phone by default, but they're all switchable and turnable. That's the beauty of having one code. At the end, we can have a phone, tablet, and a desktop. In 1.5 years from now, you can see that range happening in one piece of code. And it's going to be so easy to go between those devices simultaneously. So let's go see the 3rd reason why this is the best tablet OS out there. Let's go to the home screen. Here I am in my home screen. On the home screen we bring all your content directly onto the home screen. So it's really easy and fast to start your journeys. You don't need to go to check 5 apps to find the information you need. For example, here you have your people screen. We bring all the information from social networks straight down to the home screen. And you can just follow up on what your friends and contacts are doing from the home screen. No need to go to Facebook and Twitter and check it out. It's all down here for you in one place. Let's check out one contact, what's he doing. That's the latest status update for Facebook. Photos from Flickr will all be streaming down to the home screen of the device. We have a screen for music, a screen for apps, and a screen for videos. You can search from the home screen across online sources and the content on your device, both your content and what you don't have. So for example, if you want to buy The Hobbit, you don't need to search for Amazon or Netflix who has it. Just search the home screen. The home screen will tell you that you have it available on Amazon for streaming or download. And in the case of another movie, you can see that you can rent it from our own store, Ubuntu One, or you can buy it from Amazon for that price. 4 reasons why this is the best tablet OS out there. Multitasking from the edges. Let's say I'm watching a movie. I don't need to go to settings to change the brightness. I can just go here. I have top edge. This is the system edge. I can have access to important settings. I can just change what I need from that. If I get messages, I go to my messages menu. Here I got all my incoming messages onto the device. I can just clear them if I'm not interested, or I can reply from that interface directly. Here I go, I just replied. So that is the top edge. The left edge is for application. If I swipe from the left edge, I get this launcher. I can just jump into an application directly from the launcher. Let's do it with one swoop. This is the beauty of the Ubuntu tablet OS. You can just swipe your way in. Let's release on the launcher, and we launch the launcher. This is the browser. This is super fast and fluid. No other OS have that feature. You always need to double tap, or you need to go to home to start experiences. This is the best way to do that. The 3rd reason, if I swipe all the way from the edge, I can get to my application screen on the home. And here I can actually download and have a download application I don't have if I want to, or run installed application that are not on the launcher. How do I go back to my running application? I just swipe from the right edge. It's that simple. Swiping from the left takes me to home screen all the way. Swiping from the right, bring back my running application. I'm back in the browser.
Can we go back to the movies?
There you go. Go back to the movies. Another swipe and I'm in the video screen.
Okay, how can I search for movies with for example, Polish subtitles.
Yeah, you'll be able to do that. We don't have that feature enabled yet. We're going to have like filtering enabled in the search, so you can actually apply some filtering on the search. So you can do, for example, like normal search. There you go, I search for Sing, these are the movie available. I'll be able to filter that once I actually in search. It's not enabled in, but this is a demo preview. And we're gonna release that as we go forward. So that's the movie. So going back to my application, another cool feature of Ubuntu is that you can work with two applications simultaneously on the screen.
Yeah.
This is the best way to do productivity, because when you have two applications open on the screen, you can switch with the eyes. It's much faster than even switching with the edges. Let's show you why. Let's launch the Notepad application. There I have a Notepad application. I created some notes. I can just copy paste between the browser. Oops. Into the side stage. Now I can use the right edge to switch between side stage applications. So there I kind of swipe from the right edge, and I go to Facebook. Another slide from the right edge, and I switch into the Notepad. It's that easy. Let's try to copying, creating a new note, and pasting, and there it is. So simple and easy to create to work between two applications. It makes you really much more productive. It's really easy to dismiss and hide the side stage. You just swipe it away and swipe it back in. Swipe it away, swipe it back in. So let's see the entire thing. You can swipe from the left edge to go back to the application screen, swipe back to your running application, swipe again on the right edge to get the side stage, and then you can switch between side stage applications.
Did you think about scaling this part of screen? Because when you turn this sidebar,
totally.
so it appeared.
So it's really useful.
I think that website should scale, so you have the whole page on the screen.
We think you should have both. We think it's really useful to have an overlay because it's fast and it doesn't change the application. If you just want to check in on Facebook something and get it back in, that's nice. We also think that you should be able to split the screen. Yes, you're right, and that's going to be enabled in the future. We have that. You can see that in the video online. If you check our video, you can see that feature happening, how it's happening.
And then you have the whole web page, the whole width of the web page on the screen, right?
No, the web page resizes to fit between that, so you can actually have both modes in the same time.
Okay.
It's also overlay for sneaking, for peeking into application, or if you want to work between if you want to work with applications that are more that you can actually resize the page so you don't obstruct between them. Yeah, this is super cool. Finally, I want to show another cool feature. We call it the HUD. And on the Ubuntu tablet, you can actually have access to desktop productivity using that HUD. Let me show you how it works. Let's launch a photo. I have a few features here on the toolbar. I have share and delete. And let's say I want to do something more sophisticated, like the kind of stuff I do on the desktop. This is why I have the HUD. I launch the HUD. This is a voice search interface for commands and functionality and features. I can just say what I want to do or type it. Let's type this time because the voice is not so good. Let's say I want to crop. There I go. Find the the search found the crop interface for me. I can just crop that image. So I just have a nice focus on that lovely sunset without the rest of it, and I can just crop, and then I crop the image. Let's say I want to change the colors. Color balance is already here because I used this before. I can just increase the saturation and the contrast a bit. And look how beautiful this is. I created a new image. We think this is the future of computing, being able to do these kind of things on touch devices, so you get this converged operating system. Going all the way from your phone to your desktop, having access to all those features on the desktop, on your phone, and vice versa, so you're never limited by the device. Just finding the right interface to do the right thing. So that was the 5 reasons
All right.
But it's such a cool operating system. If you are a developer, you can do print screen by doing ADB shell screen capture. You can ask those guys over there, the developers. They definitely know what exactly is the command.
Okay.
For developers, this is where we are right now. It's more than good enough. In the future, users will be able to do that with some more intuitive interactions.
Okay.
As I said, this is a developer preview.
Okay, but it works really smooth.
It is beautiful and smooth, and it's amazing for for the level of developer we had done. How beautiful this experience is. It's already usable.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.